Hello everyone, welcome back if you return to the channel, and welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're new, hello, I'm Shikyo Sendo. I play video games for fun, and I write under the pen name JW Ashtier. If you're interested in any fantasy stories using global mythology with a sapphic main character, feel free to check the link in the description. It will take you to an Amazon listing in which you can buy my book. About $5, so do not feel that you need to, but I would personally appreciate if you do. I am a personal self-published author, so I kind of need to do these little videos to get the word out about my book. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in it. Take care. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age the Veilguard. I hope you all having a wonderful day, hope you're having a wonderful week, and I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Today's set, we're going to be finishing up this side quest and possibly do the side quest, the main quest, and possibly do a few little things here and there, but we'll see. Graphics may look a little bit different. I'm fiddling with the coloring of my game, so hopefully things look much better. It looks good on my preview screen, so we'll see. But that's neither here nor there. Let us continue. Where the hell am I? Oh, this is back at the beginning. Yeah, up that way led to the bar where Varric we met, like right here. Yeah. I've never actually done this side of the side quest. I've always chose the crows, so I'm really curious how this plays out. Alright, don't see anything. Let's go!
It's attacking!
Oh lordy!
I was expecting it to be bad, but...
We have to find them. She'll know what to do.
Can I go through that? I can. Alright, Nev, where you at, girl? This is where we met Nev, I believe.
There!
You mean to stop us? Your lord
Let's do this!
demands death.
Set that.
Ready for follow-up!
Boom! That's off.
Continue the assault! I am blessed.
Bam. Ah, come on. Fuck off.
Live, you fool!
No! Alright, fix that. Don't see anything else. I don't think we came through here. Use this specific pathway. Dragon!
She's gonna destroy the city if we don't stop her!
By the by, fun little side note. High dragons, specifically that type of blighted dragon, are all females. Which is why Valara used the female pronouns to describe her. Male dragons do not have wings. So if you see a dragon flying, 'tis a lady. Time to go. We're probably going down that path over to the left. We never did in the beginning of the game, so. Yep.
Rook, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right, let's see if I can get its attention.
Let's do it. Welcome back, Neb.
We're not alone.
Witness the handiwork
No.
of immortals.
Got it.
Damn, come on.
Give me a minute.
Ready for a follow-up.
Come on. Stop kick. Not sure why he's doing some interpretive dance there, but hey.
Chaos, decay, the past in ruin, and the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
Ghilan'nain.
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go. Give up the Dreadwolf's dagger.
Come get it.
By force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
Ghilan'nain looks horrifying. Seertooth, Viratus.
That's unexpected. What should we do?
Well, we came to.
Ready for a follow-up.
Oh boy. Facing the wrong way.
Captain got it.
There we go. Oh lord. Them and stuff fought dragons.
Move now. My job's done. Your turn.
Oh boy. High dragons are always a beast.
Ready for a follow-up.
That is just what?
I'm good to go.
Let's use my X, but okay. Come on, big boy. Or big lady. Sorry.
This is it.
I just drop kicked that dragon down.
Got things ready.
I'm actually doing pretty good damage to her. Come on! Bell hasn't stopped! Come on back! I hear no bell!
We have toyed with these mortals long enough. Your strength is needed elsewhere.
Coward!
Hear my voice and return.
It's gone, but it's wounded.
Ghilan'nain will heal it. Then it'll come back stronger. If only we were faster. Or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And maybe keeping it on the ground would give us more time.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
What about Treviso? There's a dragon there, right? We might make it in time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanus. We're on our way. We chased away the dragon in Minrathous. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
We came as quick as we could after Minrathous.
There was little chance. However fast you came, the gods timed their invasion well.
I thought it would be faster. I thought...
Rook, you know Grey Wardens. Can they do anything about the blighted canals?
Maybe not right away. They'll have their hands full with the gods.
Just send them word, please.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Antam to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are.
Then I can focus on Treviso. Once we find our footing, the blood of these gods will flow.
I honestly thought because I fought that dragon quick enough, I might have actually been able to find a secret third option. But damn, that sucks. Bill's bow. Or bow. Nah.
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
So yeah, since we couldn't save everyone, or since we couldn't save them, we lost the guy here. However, if we go to the crossroads, I'm not sure if it's going to be there now or in a little bit. But if we go down here... to help the demon grows, we can find this merchant. Selling valuables to him, or to it, I should say, to them, will give you power for the crows. Nice.
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
Ooh.
It did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats... Anyway,
we also
Rook was
gained
right.
some stuff we
Happily
missed
ever
because we weren't able to max
Can't
them
keep
out.
the two of you down. And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me.
I do need
Tragedy
these.
sells in Marathas. More story, better chance things go sideways.
I'll take this. All right. Also, I shouldn't be buying all these. Okay. So yeah, that's how you get back your thing. But if you fail to save the city, you lose 100 points to them. Fortunately, at least it was the case with the Shadow Dragons. There should be a way to gain 100 to sort of offset that. Alright. Character... things like that. Loop. Stagger duration, takedown damage, takedowns are not considered lethal at 10% higher. Okay, so that's a sort of a... I'm gonna stagger you quicker, easier, and for longer, but also when I do a takedown, I have a greater chance of just killing you. That's actually pretty good. I'm just gonna put that on here. Yeah, that should do. Also got this. Plus 5 to all, just passive. Damage versus health, necrotic damage versus barrier. I do have a fair few necrotic attacks. Let's get rid of that for now. Gives that resistance. Let's take a look at our skills and see what we need. Let's see. So abilities are pretty much done. I still have a bit for Reaper. The rest are going up this way. Okay. I'll grab that and make that my new square. All right. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I don't have freaking abilities for it. Of course I don't. That's fine. All right, back to the lighthouse. Is there anyone that needs to talk? Davrin. I think I should be able to upgrade you.
Need
Nope.
and knowledge.
Really close, though.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant to son.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Then where did Hassan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum, a sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
Doesn't seem right that they go extinct twice.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You sure you'll have time to help? You've got a lot on your plate. Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Every life in Thedas depends on it.
Fair enough. Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much the world not ending.
I can get behind that. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Oh, love Hassan. So precious. Little bean. Alright. We we might be able to do a little more advancement in the lighthouse. Because there's still secrets we can unlock. Not yet. Oh. Alright, let's go talk to Solus.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight. Of course.
The blight seems to be the god's favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elgar'nan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Ghilan'nain will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. It would have minimized the loss of life.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elgar'nan's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
I wouldn't trust the Dreadwolf, but he's not wrong about us needing a dragon hunter. I've been a warden for a while. Seen some pretty awful things. But what the dragon did to Treviso? I'll never get that out of my head. Lucanus stayed. Said he'd be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure.
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the Veil? You really trust him?
Of course I don't trust him. He's the only option we have. If it makes you feel better, we've checked every piece of information he gave us.
That does make me feel better.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Oh boy. Alright. Ah!
Hi there, boy.
Hug. I feel much better. Sorry. I've been wanting to pet Assam forever. Because, you know, Assam's awesome.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
Sorry, I mean Asan, not Assam. Alright, Oh, cool, we can do that?
Abundance.
Apply enchantments. Powering the workshop. So basically we can now enchant our gear, weapons, armor, and accessories to have special effects based off our current level. So this is actually really useful. Unfortunately, you can only have one active at any given point in time. And they do change based off of what you're enchanting. Like for here we have rage generation, all that fun stuff. Here we have more stagger, more weapon damage, that type of stuff. Armor, resistances. So yeah, it's all really useful stuff. Go ahead and enchant that. Apply shock to ability critical. Nah, I don't need that. Let's throw on necrotic resistance. Ultimate damage for now. Fire for now. Armor damage. Barrier damage. Increase stagger. There we go. And you can also put onto some of your abilities, which is awesome. And then, of course, you can also do it to your team as well, which I'll worry about later. Knock, knock.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Does kind of surprise me that professional dragon hunter isn't a thing. Like, you'd think there would be like a whole score of people who'd be like, yeah, let me hunt them. I want to see one up close. Let me fight it.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Myrna, Volgoth, what's more of the Mornwatch doing here?
I've been writing to a senior Fade expert. Turns out he's a watcher like you, but I needed help tracking him down.
Thus we came.
You've done well since we last met at the Necropolis, Rook. Back straight.
You wouldn't believe what I've seen since I left the Watchers.
No one truly leaves the Watchers.
I recall I was encouraged to travel for a time.
It's brushed the dust from your bones.
So Balara's been in touch with one of our own necromancers?
Yes. Do you know Professor Emmerich Volkarin?
I've heard of him around the Necropolis. Never met.
The professor specializes in the Fade and spirits, a truly powerful psychagogue. He's currently investigating a disturbance in the Shrouded Halls. Seek him there.
The place we were forbidden to enter as novices. Those Shrouded Halls.
You're long past being a novice.
Rook, prepare well.
Agreed. The Shrouded Halls have lately been restless.
I can't begin to tell you how many thirsty motherfuckers there are online for Borgoth. I'm just like, get a cup of water, y'all. Get thirsty. Alright. I may need a fast travel away and back to get that to pop up. Okay, so we have a warrior. Let's see here. Alright, let's bring Balara and Harding, since we don't have Lucanus. At least for now. Alright, so do I need to find these paths? Travel to the ravine, crossroad to the ravine. Alright, so we've already unlocked those locations. I'll tag that for the time being. So back to the crossroads. Not the crossroads. Lighthouse. Actually, I might advance the story a little bit more. I'm trying to remember the plots. We should be good, yeah. And next set we'll do side quests, character quests.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
I have so many questions.
Believe me, I did too.
Cole didn't elaborate.
I think I prefer the mystery. Don't you?
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
I love our little talks with Harding. Talking about the Inquisition, I'm like, yeah. It's nice to, realize that there's more in between. Alright, so, like I said, we're going to go on with a little bit of story. I'll go ahead and do the Acropolis. Let's head back home. We'll bring Balara with us.
This is it. No sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Balara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
Rook, fellow Morn Watcher.
Rook! Manners mentioned you.
Impressive flock of undead.
Oh, merely the gifts of experience.
The more the merrier.
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
I love Emmerich, by the way.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the Shrouded Halls?
Sure.
Never thought I'd actually see this place for myself.
Things have changed since you left the Order, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Before we go on, also, you may notice I disappeared my little guy down here. Hi.
I've never seen anything like this.
I am going to try my best to make him disappear during cutscenes. That way I'm not bothering you all with him constantly being there. Like, he's supposed to only be up when I'm doing videos or when I'm talking like this, but I do tend to forget. But we'll try my best to make sure he's up when he needs to be. Over this way. Yoink. That's a curious stone.
Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the Shrouded Halls at all.
The necropolis always surprises.
Let's fix this then.
Rook, it It singled you out.
Okay, disperse
Oh,
everyone
Lord.
first. Don't panic. That's what this spirit wants.
That's actually
It's
pretty
vital
cool looking.
we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Abyssal Helm. Ooh. I might change my square. We'll see. But I haven't decided yet. I do like it though. That.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Let's find out.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
I feel it. What a waste.
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies.
Poor things.
Look. See, as a Morn Watcher, by the way, each class has its own unique perks, as well as damage buff abilities, shit like that. Morn Watchers have a buff against undead and spirits. So yeah, these guys are like, take.
I must free that bell.
If you need another watcher, I can help.
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Okay, sounds good. Necropolis Defender. I'll work on that later.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Do you think they still remember me?
Rook, you know a wisp will follow a watcher when called.
I like that they refer to that. How they refer to me as a watcher. It's nice.
Hail the eyes of the dead.
Right, Eyes of the Dead. Definitely what I was thinking about.
It's watcher tradition.
Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
I'm kind of liking this.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Worry about that later.
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Belara, and it's just Emmerich. Please.
Right, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fae?
Possibly.
Oh, just a little. Ranged!
Yeah, it was.
They're attacking from afar!
Think.
That one, quickly!
Ranged!
Attack from a distance!
God, I love these abilities.
You gotta move!
Had I made my usual character Nexus, she definitely would have been a warrior like this. Well, possibly. She usually is a rogue, so.
Nice one.
That bleed damage.
Well struck, Rook!
Thank you.
To battle, then!
Onwards! Fortunately, this entire area is not one of those, once you leave your Uvar thing. So feel free to take your time. And don't feel the need to get everything done in one go. Ooh, wrong button. A lost wedding ring. Oof. Though... there is a side quest later for fun involving this, where you have to collect hidden bones. If memory serves, that will give us the wisp to open that door back there. Unfortunately, things are a little bit right now, so we can't do it.
This magic, it drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Important side note as well, as we progress through this area, in the future at least, we do little side quests and whatnot, these little pathways will get cleared up. So make sure to do all the side stuff. You know, if you need to be told that. Alright, keep on progressing.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Sounds good to me. Precious decay. Ooh.
The necropolis wisps look lively as ever.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead. Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
You know the necropolis. Always shuffling rooms around.
Oh, if only our predecessors had found better ways to predict its whims.
Ooh, get close, get close. There we go. Whew. See, the necropolis has a mind of its own. Every so often it will just make new rooms. Or move old rooms to new locations that feels like
These
get
are way
better feng
different
shui.
than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
We can just pop these as well if we want to. We'll have to fight a disparity with doing so, but you know.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
Okay. All without waking up to despair.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
Who'd be dumb enough to trespass in our necropolis?
The mind reels.
Honestly, who would be? Going to a necropolis filled with necromancers? That's like... the hell's wrong with you?
Trouble over there.
You bet.
An attack from afar.
Jump. Crap. By the way, this water will kill you if you fall into it. Well, not kill you, it's deep water.
Hitting us from range.
That's chill made. Back up. Get bent. that.
Nicely done.
On to the next room.
So, we use mass disruption to get rid of all these despair spirits at once.
Precisely. I sense their source near the bell. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Sounds good to me. Damn it. Force of habits. Every time, every time.
What work took you so far away from the necropolis?
Remember that uprising of undead nobility a while ago?
The War of the Banners? I was up in the city when that broke out. I heard a young watcher, Ingolvar, put a stop to it through unorthodox measures.
And got into trouble. It was decided it might be best for that young watcher to see the world.
Ah, say no more.
Ah, I see. So for those who don't remember the backstory of Al, he was sort of found, or he was found in the necropolis, and and basically was just adopted by the Watchers. Grew up as a Watcher, all that fun stuff. Unfortunately, one day there was a incident, let's go with that involved a bunch of the nobility rising up to basically be dicks. And we fought them off. And we weren't supposed to do that. So yeah, that's our backstory basically.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
I don't see any of the more helpful spirits around.
Mage or not, every watcher must trust that the necropolis answers all proper supplications. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Sure. Come on. I kind of wonder what it'd be like to be a mage. One of these.
What's
A
it
mage
do
ward watch.
exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fey.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlethan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
Possibly.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here? Venatori. The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
The Watchers never taught me that.
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Honestly, fair.
Shh. Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down, so don't doubt us.
A Hand of Glory. I'll mention the Hand of Glory once we get done with this.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Come on. There we go.
Light them again.
Strike at them again.
Back. No.
Wait.
Come on. guy right there. There we go. Yeah, get bent, buddy. Woo! That stung.
Good to go.
Ready and willing.
For sure.
Thank you.
Ranged incoming.
That's fine. Oh, Lord. Maybe not.
That one's all set.
Ranged incoming.
Just dodging these.
Finish them off.
Get bent. Huh. I don't remember this pathway. The side path here.
Oh, nicely.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new master.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
That. Can't do squat with that. Even this. Oh Lord! Thought there was one of these here. There was not. Ow, rude.
Watch your back.
Hey, what's up? Frick. Come on.
Hitting us from range.
It's off, it's off.
That one's ready.
Come on.
For sure.
Thank you, Lara.
Good to go.
That bleed killed him for me. Oh, that's great.
Ready for follow-up.
A fine hit rook.
Piss off. Hey, what's up?
One less spirit of despair in the necropolis. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
Probably not.
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Poor dude.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
I love that phrasing. As for the Venatori, what remains, we put to work. Like you. Ugh. That's why you don't piss off necromancers. Because normally you'd be just killed. Maybe that'd be the end of it. Nah,
The sunken
necromancers,
star can
you
help
keep
us
going.
if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
That's why the liches terrify the hell out of me in concept.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Kill them all, but save
Got it.
Save their limbs? What? Why? That's horrifying.
I feel the...
Yeah, fuck off.
Excellent hit roll.
Thank you.
Is everyone intact?
Ouchies.
There.
Oh yeah, if you come to the problems, by the way, in the future, it's something I'll be doing off screen. Make sure to bring Emmerich. In some of the sarcophagi that are just laying about, you'll find skeletons, especially in hidden rooms. You can talk to them with Emmerich and get a little bit of affection with them, as well as learn a little bit more about the necropolis itself. Damn. That. Yeah, no, buddy. Almost done with the set. Break you.
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
Come on, Emmerich. Let's do this. Oh, wrong button.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Okay. Easy enough. I love his hand movements. It's like he's conducting.
There's the Venatori.
Into the fray!
Explosive shield to the head. Yeah, piss off, guys. Come on. Dance my little parlor here.
We'll stop them. Watcher's duty.
Nicely done, Rook.
Boom. At least I can handle. Well, the spirits aren't bleeding. Oh well. Come on. You. Ow. Rude.
Hold fast.
Rage demon. Fuck. Rage demons are nasty. Where's that? There it is. that. There it is. I think it's like first time fighting a Rage Demon. Oh boy, you gotta heal that. I think that they keep disappearing. Alright, get rid of you, you're annoying. Oh boy! I wasn't using my ultimate on him, but I don't really need to about this a bit. "31 seconds left. Alright, time to reap some spirits. Honestly, I didn't realize there was a time limit. I thought this was just something I needed to kill a certain number.
I can't see a thing.
What? 0.
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
Please.
Worked! Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Of course, of course. Ooh, hello, hello. I'll pick that up before I leave. Thought that was something else.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
So the Hand of Glory is an actual arcane artifact in real life. It is the hand of a hanged man. The hand of a... the severed hand of a hanged man. Usually fashioned into a candle. It's believed to be very arcane and bring a lot of power. It's also very cursed.
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Manfred is precious, and I will kill everyone in this room if even a scratch comes to his adorable skull.
Adorable. Is your assistant wearing the old Watcher livery?
Manfred sewed it himself. Eventually.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods planned to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. I came home to find a necromancer who'd help stop them. A Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
It'll be good to have another Morn Watcher along.
My knowledge is at your disposal, and I could catch you up on events at the necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The grand necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have. and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmeric's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Manfred is precious, and you'll never tell based off its voice. He's voiced by Matthew Mercer. All right. We have something over with Nev. Let's go talk to her. We'll also stop by Navarra a little bit just to see if we get any cutscenes. And then we'll call it. A little extra long set for y'all to celebrate the New Year's, but, you know, I do spoil you all sometimes.
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep. I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
You don't find it peaceful?
I'm guessing the necropolis was quiet.
Not as much as people think. But yes. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Well, that must have been something.
There was a bit more in the middle, but yeah.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
My dreams have been less than good. Guess there's a lot on my mind.
Can't imagine why. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
All right, I'll give sleep a shot. Good night, Nev.
I'd say sweet dreams, but how's dreamless work for you?
We'll see.
Forgot to bring up my little sprite. I've actually never got that cutscene because of the choices I made with a different character, so... Alright, let's go talk to Emmerich and Manfred. Fun side note, you can find Manfred usually up over here. There, he isn't. But if you do find him, you can play rock, paper, scissors with him. It's absolutely adorable. Like I've said, Manfred is precious.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in?
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
It's impressive, but it doesn't have the scope of the tombs back home.
What does? Still, what a refreshing marvel.
Balhara's already running experiments.
She's kindly shown me around. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry will it?
We're still getting used to one another.
True. And yet,
give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
God, I love Manfred. So cute. Alright, what you gotta say, buddy?
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
A watcher's work is never done.
How true. I'll send word the necropolis should expect us.
We'll deal with that a little bit later. Or I'll deal with it off screen, probably. I think this is just a side thing we can do. Alright, let's head to the necropolis just so I can show off some stuff here. Actually, I might just have Emmerich join the team because he's pretty good. And he synergizes pretty well with my with Balara. So to demonstrate as well,
let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'll worry about it later.
I'd appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. As I'm sure Rook's explained, the spirits of the Grand Necropolis reside here willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
Professor, remember those spirits you wrote to me about?
Ah, the Judges of the Void. They should be awake and sated.
So exciting.
What? Was it... you?
Rook, Emmerich, your return is most welcome. We require the aid of watchers.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
Alright. Vorgoth is who I want to talk to.
Greetings.
Depending on if you're talking to your faction, you also gain a plus something just for being a part of them. But we can get some nice stuff for this as well. I'm gonna grab that. This. Alright, I'll worry about the rest later. Alright, let's see if there's anything special in the lighthouse, besides fit for a necromancer. Alright, looks like it's just stuff involving Emmerich. What misses do I have? Update. I'm assuming that's from Vorgoth. Can't wait to get the freaking Navarin thing. That'd be his probably.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, how would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Manfred's very aware for one of the common dead.
Isn't he? You can see why I couldn't leave him behind. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
I feel something of the soul returns when we revive the deceased.
That's my view as well. It's difficult, isn't it, to prove those lingering glimpses may be grace.
Wow.
Well?
You know, you sound different when you talk more and watch things. Way fancier.
I do no such... No, I don't.
Thanks, Professor. I learned a lot today.
My pleasure. How thoughtful, Rook.
I like it. And I think that should be it. Let's find out. Didn't mean to go for half an hour longer. I thought that quest would be a lot quicker. Jeebus, so much stuff. Although I don't remember this being outside. Oh, it's up here.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Belara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed?
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all hours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
You don't seem that certain.
Well, when you're in the Fade, there's no sun or moon. So I tend to lose track of time. Just a little bit.
So, you sleep more regularly outside the Fade?
Well, sometimes. Maybe. But we're in Solas's old home. There's so much to learn.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
That knowledge isn't going anywhere. Relax a little. Get some rest. You'll feel better and work better.
Right. I'm not great at that. Relaxing, I mean, I think to myself, what if I do it wrong? Then it's 3 hours later and I'm even less relaxed than I was.
Perhaps I can help you.
With what? Relaxing?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax. Right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
Belara's so adorable. Please, let that be the last one. Let's find out. Force of habit. Come on. There we go. Please be it. Please be it. Please be it. This is going on long enough. Okay, good. I hope you all enjoyed the set. I'll see you all next time when we continue on from here. But till then, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. But till next time, bye-bye.